Piggy Book 2 Chapter 8 is now officially out, and we're going to be taking a look at the notes and the storyline on the chapter. And before anything, you guys might leave this video, play the map and beat it, and then come back. Or if you guys are fine with being spoiled about the map, sure, watch the entire video, because there's a lot of things we have to cover, and there's a bunch of new characters that are being introduced in this, so don't miss out. And make sure to subscribe, because we're on the road to 140 subscribers, and if we hit it by the end of this month, I'll be really happy. Yes. So, and let's get right into the video. Before anything, join my Discord server. Link is in the description. Amazing place to hang out. Obviously, the best server in the world. I should probably take that back. Whatever. Just enjoy the video. So the map starts off with you and Willow talking to Budgie, and Budgie tells you what to do and where the fuel is. You go down there and you find Archie, whatever you want to call it. You go there, you find her, he, whatever, and I don't know what it is. I don't know many animals' names. I don't know, we'll figure it out later. But there we find Archie, and he has reach hacks. I'm telling you now, I've spent like 2 hours beating this. This video better be. Anyways, you beat the map and you go into the place, and then Archie comes behind you and shuts the door on you, or either, I don't know if Willow shut the door on him, or did Archie shut the door on us, and we both get stuck. And the player tells that it's not possible to escape without each doing something else, and then Willow tells, we have nothing to get out of here. I'm more than happy to get out of here instead of being stuck with you. Well, and then we say, since we're trapped, I guess this is the only time we get to know each other for a night. And Willow says, seriously, you are a dirty cop, and I'd rather get to know Surrogator, which is Alfie. She's referring Alfie in this scene, which you guys are watching on the screen. Hey, I spent 2 hours on this, by the way. I literally spent 2 hours on this. I was just following orders below. I was doing my job, and we just talk about that we were on the right, or whoever was on the right. And Willow proceeds to say she was protecting her family. There was nobody in your room when we searched it. Like, it was true, she was alone there and with the vent. You proceed to say that we were not the officers who arrested her parents, and she proceeds to say something pretty hurtful. She says, you're right, because you're just another cog in a big machine. That's all you'll ever be. She still hates us. She has like a hate meter in her brain on us, because we took away her family. And we proceed to say that she also took away a Zizzy. And we don't know who took away Doggy. I did make a video on that pony infected Doggy. It's up to you if you guys want to watch it. It's just theory, so we don't really know who infected Doggy. And we proceed to talk on, there's no other option. We need to know each other. We need to know our strengths, our weaknesses, and do something. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Georgie comes into the place. Yes, Georgie. Like, when we say we want to help you, Georgie comes in. Look, there they are. They're inside of there. And we open the door, and the entire crew, other than Budgie, will be standing outside of the door. Mimi comes out and says, we are worried about you. We couldn't find you anywhere for a while, so we decided to come in and check where you are. And then when they came in, none of the infected were to be found. We searched the ship until we found the sign, significant heat wave, something. She talks about that. And then Pony proceeds to say, Georgie's a rascal. He ran into this place and found you. And then Georgie proceeds to say, I was just trying to help. And then Susie goes with a counter attack, and she says, yeah, for once. And then Georgie goes, you take that back, or I'm gonna smack you with a pancake. He didn't say that, but that's exactly what he meant. Whatever. And then you proceed to say, where's Budgie? And you hear like a bang. And we really don't know what that bang is, but until you go outside. After you go outside, you meet Budgie, and Budgie says, here we are. We are officially at Doveport. If you guys pay closer attention into the dark place, you guys can see yellow gun firings in there. In low graphics you can't really see it, but in high graphics you can't miss it. It's hard to miss. I play on a phone, so I have to play it on low graphics. It sucks. Yeah. So the notes is where everything gets interesting in this video. So let's take a look at all the notes we have in this map. The only words I can get out of the transmission were don't and Doveport. I'll keep listening for any more potential transmissions from the transmitter. By B, there's a hyphen and the letter B. Quick assumption, it will be Budgie, but if Budgie knows about this and if she puts the dots together, she wouldn't go to the Doveport, but she did say that we are going to be landing in Doveport. But she never said about the transmission radio, so it is definitely one of the crewmates who wrote this note. And don't Doveport, connect the dots. Doveport is the we shouldn't be going there. And there's something about heat significantly radiation thing which Mimi said, I don't know. But she also proceeds to talk about you're gonna be going to meet an old friend. That friend is nobody but the engineer in Doveport. So, and she says there's a mission we gotta be completing, and that it's pretty obvious. But here's the fact: she doesn't tell that in the other ending. What is that other ending again? Survivor ending, because she's not even there. Here we have one choice is to connect the dots, don't go to Doveport. But nobody knows about this. Nobody knows about this. So we have to go to Doveport. And the next note, Bobby's mostly concerned about his family and not even how cold the trip would be. K. That familiar name. I've heard it somewhere, but I don't know where. Yep. It's the same K from the Alley's note. If you guys remember, when you used them up, there was a note saying, can K come out to play? And now she's one of the crewmates in this ship. Why? I don't know why, but she's probably... There's no way there can be another K, because when we already are introduced to one of the Ks. So there has to be the same K. So that is my opinion on this K letter. And the B is also revealed. The B is not Budgie, it is Bobby. That is a very, very good name, Minichun. Couldn't be more original. Hey, that's not that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm being completely honest. And on to the next one. They got me next to the captain. I was the last. I'm seeing this ship so she can live. I have failed too many people today, but I refuse to fail everyone. K. So K is now confirmed to be infected. Now, the captain I think is also infected. So Budgie is the last person left in the ship. And K sealed everywhere where there's a infected before she also fell to one of them. Felt to be one of them. That's the English. I know how to speak English. Don't make fun of my English, or I'll throw a pancake at your face. She talks about how she's going to seal the entire ship so Budgie can be safe, because that's the only alive crewmate in the ship. So there's a lot of backstory to each and every character and everything which just happened to the ship, obviously. And I really like this part about the thing itself. So on to the next one. I'm sorry, Captain. That's how it's written. I'm sorry, Captain. Which is captain in Pyrrhidian. Yep, that's a language. Pyrrhidian or Shakespeare. Is that what it's called? I don't know. I don't know how Pyrrhidi or Shakespeare things work. Yeah, I think that's sorry for just betraying us because she infected. I don't know. Whatever. Next note. A Mr. Stitchy style note saying knows. Who knows what? What knows who? Knows what knows who, what knows what. Yeah. Yep. But seriously, this really doesn't make sense. But the things which make no sense is my favorite things because it adds more questions and more solving brain stuff needs to be done. So, on to the next the thing. I'm convinced Budgie's pirate talk is to keep our spirits high in these dark times. It's working, but I can't imagine that for long. P, a new character. P, Mr. P. Maybe. Probably not, because there's no way Mr. P is in a boat and he's not infected because we don't see him here. We don't see him here. So it's not Mr. P, but is there any P characters that you're introduced to but still not in the game? But we'll talk about that later. But next, I think there's more notes. Yes, there's more notes. Next up. She told us different stories about the accent. We don't know which one's the truth one. Something A isn't right. B. So, if you guys remember yesterday, day before yesterday's video, we talked about this caption on the leak yesterday, or day before yesterday. I keep saying yesterday. We talked about this day before yesterday, and it really threw us off, and we thought it was going to be a line by someone, but I was sticking to the side of it's going to be one of the notes in the map, and it is one of the notes in the map, and it is written by Bobby, and I don't know. It has to be Budgie because we don't see most of the people with accidents. I just saw a Piggy with accident. Now it makes more sense. Now, which one is Bobby talking about? It's either Budgie or one of the crewmates who have that, the band when you get hit, that thing. I think that one of those people are the thingy. On to the next note. Okay, that's all of the notes on the map. Really interesting stuff. This is actually one of the most interesting maps and the most annoying maps because the bot in this has literal reach hacks. I'm not kidding, you're a mobile player, you're facing a PC player in your team as a crewmate, or not a crewmate, one of your players who's helping you beat the map. He has a PC player, he can run at the speed of light. Yeah, he can just straight up run at the speed of light. But when you are playing in mobile, yeah, the bot just reach hacks on you. But that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe because it took me incredibly long time to make this video, and I hope you guys like it, and I shall see you all in the next one. Peace!